How does having a mistake on your title affect you? And how can you rectify this early on? Hi, my name is Joan Asiingwire and welcome back to Law Joan. In today's video, we're going to talk about how does having a mistake on your title affect you and how can you rectify this early on. So many times I've noticed when people are buying land, they mainly focus on finding out, is this the actual owner of the land, searching at the land's office, going to the ground. Yes, all the things are important, but once you've made the payment and they've availed you with the title, there are very important things that you must look out for. For instance, if they've given you the title, have you ascertained that the title they've given you matches with what is on ground? This is how people end up being cheated. You find that the title does not correspond with what is on ground, sometimes when someone is trying to be fraudulent. But sometimes you might find that even someone is innocent. They are selling to you, even them, they have never noticed that there is a mistake on their title. You find that they have longer dimensions and on the ground there are shorter dimensions. By that I mean, what is indicated on the title implies that the land is big, but on the ground it is smaller, or it's encroaching on the neighbor's land. So it's very important for you to ascertain this when you're buying land. For instance, you can find the mistake is dating back to the mother title. Sometimes you find that when they're collecting the data, there was an error when they were processing the title. And you find that when they process the title and they gave it to you, you're supposed to take due diligence and ascertain, is what they've given me right? You find that sometimes even the sketch map does not read in the system, or it reads somewhere else. Sometimes you find that it's not even there in the system. That's how such issues arise. You find that maybe your name was misspelled or it was put wrongly. You find that the location that was included on your title was wrong. Instead of putting Wakiso district, they put for you Mokono district. This can be very grave to you because it can affect the value of your land. So what are the consequences of all this that I've listed above? You get to find that if they describe the land wrongly, like let's say they gave you longer dimensions and on actual ground there are shorter dimensions, you're going to find that you're going to encroach on your neighbor's land. But innocently, in good faith, you are not even aware of it. You get to find that when they bring a survey on ground, you're actually the one in the wrong, yet it was actually an innocent error. And if you had corrected this, you wouldn't be having wrangles with your neighbors. You get to find that you're even willing to compensate your neighbor, but for them, they are not even caring, that they are not interested. They want their land, period, Sometimes you find that you have even already built on this land and you're built in the wrong place. That's why it's very important to, ascertain this before anything else. So these are already problems. Sometimes it may not even be that, It might be that you want to get a loan from the bank. Upon the bank sending its survey on ground, it finds there is a mistake on your title. And guess what? They're going to tell you to first correct that mistake. Remember, you're already looking for money. And then they're also telling you to, and also like correcting this mistake involves money. Sometimes it can even be up to 3 million. But if you're looking for 3 million and you have to first get 3 million to fix this mistake, it's really frustrating. So it's very important that you have this at the back of your mind when you're doing this. If you find that there is a mistake, you are able to track where the mistake came from because it's still fresh in your mind. You can know where the mistake arose. But what if it has taken like 10 years, It's hard to place where the mistake arose from, and you're incurring more expenses. Yes, at the beginning you might think you're incurring more expenses, but it may save you a lot of trouble in the future. So this is why this is really important when you're buying land. If you know anyone buying land, kindly share this to them. If you have any questions, kindly leave them in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer to them. Please follow, subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any content that I post. Until next time, bye.